Hello, what's happening, everybody? Hope you're having a beautiful and amazing Friday. Very happy to be here for some more Bazaar. I'm going to be heading in some runs. Not sure who we're going to use today. We're going to kick off with the Vanessa run using this new Luchador skin here. Gonna get clicked in, then we'll get everybody in chat and your support, and then we'll head on into our first run of the day. Hope you're all doing awesome. Hey there, Wander in the Dark. What's up, Rodigo, Faceless Void, Denim. Good to see you, Tabby893, Sammy74. Tharson, and all the other cool early people. Hey there, Dusty Puffs. Hey, Rodigo, thanks for 62 months. Enjoy your lurk today. Hey there, Lead Fan. Alright, well, here we are. Probably gonna go small and medium items. The free silver medium item is tempting, but I'll get my hands full right now. That's a good hands full item. So Shark Claws is no longer buffing itself, it only buffs other weapons. So in order for this to work, we gotta have other weapons on hand. There. I'm gonna buy this because it's decent. Shovel. Shovel for me, not very tempting at bronze quality. Fishing rod though, okay. See if we can pick up a Fang here. That'd be nice.
Already? We barely got our flags up.
Good old weapon crit. Non-weapon items isn't really it. We don't have a food, toy, or friend. I mean, maybe non-weapon items could be okay. I think I'm going to take the chocolate here. This is 30 health. We get 25 health from the tiny furry monster event. Yeah, let's just go here. And I'll also reserve one of these because reasons. Okay, Curio can sell us cheap weapons here. Could. If he wanted to. Want to hook up some small weapons here.
That's been sitting there 20 years, waiting for you.
I mean, it's pretty slow, but it's better than not having weapons on board. Alright, that's where we're at. Weird day one. Not a bad board, but a little peculiar for sure.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
You do see these tusks, right?
Oh, it looks like since we're gaining damage, we're going to be okay here. A lot of changes to pig stuff in the last hotfix. Hotfix actually is pretty big, but all pretty sensible stuff. Hogwash got normalized a little bit. They changed several skills that were start of combat to be when you use your first item. Like the other skills. I think Pig's still in a very good place, but the stuff that was extremely broken was patched. Okay, I mean, jellyfish is cool. I'm gonna go medium items here, because a medium weapon would be pretty rad. Ooh. I mean... Okay, we'll take silver fishing rod. I don't know, it makes me money.
People thought it was weird.
So I roll here, it takes me down to 1. I think I'm just putting the fishing rod down right now rather than rolling.
Full sail, my boys.
Being an elder is just one perspective. Youth has its own wisdom.
Okay, so just 5 crit for weapons. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna take Keen Eye here. I'm not convinced we're gonna be staying in the weapons lane.
She's
This does help though. A little late for spear. We're in the same position money-wise here, where it's a little harder to fill. I think we'll take the rock here though.
I prefer action.
Better than a 8-second weapon at the moment. Okay, there's no way we're defeating Warrior with this. I bet we do defeat Covetous Thief. Coconut Crab has really good skills too, but I think we're gonna go for Covetous Thief here. Definitely some steps up.
Your go. We want it.
He does quite a bit of damage, but the fishing rod being on the shark claws, I think it's gonna be very helpful. He doesn't have any healing. That was very nice.
The rookery remembers.
The current patch, it is much harder to take that warrior fight and get to level 3 by the end of day 2. Not impossible, but a lot less likely now. I mean, Mountain Pass, risky. I think we might as well here. The income's also tempting, but... Alright, are we defeating Rogue Scrapper? I bet if we have all weapons down, we are. This looks good. They removed the minus 5% HP Malice from this event, or as a potential option. There's a bunch of good options, but it's basically 50% chance for a fight, and then coin flip if it's good or bad if it's not the fight. And getting this XP here will level us up, I think. Well, maybe not now. That was a sick crit, man. Thanks, Pet Rock.
Was that even a battle? Maybe a skirmish.
And we are indeed leveling up here. It's pretty sweet.
Oh, come on then. Let's get this over with.
Wow, Mr. Smith, that's pretty brutal, man. Pretty brutal. Okay, so it's not what we want here, but it's still good. We're gonna sell off the coral here.
I suppose I can sell that.
And the jellyfish to pick up Cove, which is a nice financial scaling. And then I'm going to sell the Junkyard Club here as well. Actually, I guess we're about to have the board open up. Just thinking, like, buying the chum gets me a piranha at least, which is better than Rune Axe. Let me probably just put down fishing rod on the shark claws. Yo, K-Mod9, thanks for almost 70 months of support. Really appreciate that. Thanks so much. Ooh, hell yeah. Okay, here we go.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to
Yeah, that's
squabble
true
with
that Piranha's a
nobles.
friend now. Thanks
You
for that
should
reminder.
know, I'm a bit of a legend
We're losing
on
the crit
Ayagi.
bonus on the pet rock. I think I'd still put it on board. 2 seconds faster.
Like my crew says at the bar, another round.
It is nice that the Piranha's friend, though. Makes getting the furry friend event a lot more consistent, for sure. I think I'm going to go Mountain Pass again. Like, we're already ahead on XP, so if we lose a fight here, it's not the end of the world. Medium items is a very strong vendor right now, though. Admittedly. Alright. Can I hang here? We'll see about that.
I'm here to defeat you. I
Nice.
flunked again.
Wait, if we get the XP potion here as the reward, that'd be even cooler. Hey, it's a 6-second weapon. Damage is so poor, though. Alright, I do feel like this is the kind of run where Chocolates is making some sense. We got a very aggressive XP curve already, and we have stuff like Cove happening. That's making sense to me. Cove's kind of the main one here that enables this. Because we're getting half our money back when we sell Cove, which isn't happening yet, but it's happening. With no regeneration, I don't think we're defeating Hoverbike Hooligan. I do think that Dabbling Apprentice, we just defeated him, has a chance for 3 XP too, so that's probably what I'm going to do. Though I think we can defeat Street Gamer, and Yo-Yo would not be a bad weapon at all. Alas, Dabbling Apprentice it is.
I know.
Yo, Dr. Pineapple Boy, thanks for 137 consecutive months. Really appreciate that support. Thank you.
But I followed all the instructions.
Ba-da-dum. Nice.
Now this is how you win a war.
Well, upgrade a bronze tier item. I wonder what bronze item we're going to upgrade. Definitely sharp.
Let's get those dens hollowed out. Feel the difference? That's some masking craft.
Yeah. So there's nothing wrong with just adding damage here for 5. But let's go to Barcoon.
Master merchant, I can
Yeah.
sell you things.
Yeah. I don't think upgrading the Cove is really going to matter. It doesn't get good till Diamond as far as going plus values, unless we're going to use it for Shield, which is very unlikely. I don't think so. I'm going to buy this Coral Armor just in case we don't find anything else. But we did. We got some katanas here.
For the Grand Society of them, Mister. Anyway,
We also got Star Chart, which I can get for XP at least. Days 4 through 7, we can use that at the docks event for 5 gold, 1 XP. Hoo-wee. We're just going to look at the first page of this aquatics vendor. Now, there are some aquatic items I could get, but afford? Not really. Let's just get an item. Freeze free. Alright, that going to silver now does make it a little more usable in some situations. Right now, I definitely want the most weapons on board. But... we got a lot of damage. We bought chocolates. I think we got good chances here.
This more fun.
I should warn you, I'm not like other Jabarians.
Oh, yeah. How much generation you get here? 24? Yeah, we're fine. Ooh, he crit with the Cayuas. Listen here, man.
I'll show you what I learned from this.
Alright, here's the docks event. We're going to take this, try to take this every day we get it for the 5 gold 1 XP. That's awesome. Jay sells items. That's true. Jay does sell items. Small friend, also awesome. We'll look at items here, though.
Let's chat.
Man. Hey, it's very likely to find a B1, B2, so Treb is definitely looking interesting. Treb and Captain's Wheel together is nice. We can haste the Shark Claws or even haste the Katana for some really fast hitting here. Right now, just debating what we want to get rid of. Okay, so the Concealed Dagger, well, it'd be nice to hold on to, is probably doesn't belong on the board. I'd say Mana Shrimp is out here too. We'd like to sell this to buff a different weapon. Would be nice if we buy this and then we roll the page and find shot glasses. That'd be pretty nice. I don't know, just like debating right now how much more effective putting down Treb actually is versus keeping all weapons on board. If the Treb was starting at silver, it'd be a lot more desirable because it'd be guaranteed upgrade more or less. These two items do play very well together, though. I'm gonna go in here.
If that doesn't work out for you, come back for a refund.
Submersible is also decent.
Happy to make a sale. Sad to say goodbye.
Very early lockbox here. Okay.
So, how about this weather where... Oh, you're leaving.
Alright, Flame Juggler destroys me here, I think. I think we're gonna go Outlands Dervish. Retiree's fine too, but he's not dropping the stuff we want.
Inlanders. Plump and pampered as babies. The Lord of the Wastes.
It's
would
pretty
like
good.
you.
Not actually convinced it's better than the all smalls, but it's a little more future-proof than the build I had before.
Maybe if we towed a barge.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Rally, men! Blades to the wind!
First time you use a large item, burn 10. First time you use a large item, poison 10. Well, since we have burn on board, I'm going to take this burn 10. Burn for 14 on the first usage is not inefficient. Pretty good chance of finding B1, B2 at the aerodrome here. Let's check it out. J, I like J too. One more? Yikes.
I would spar with you, but this leg. Oof.
I mean, boat's definitely not indecent here. We have tool. Friend. We have property here, but no ammo. Okay, maybe not ship at the moment. I'm gonna roll here, even though I shouldn't. Powder keg's one of those things just nice to have on hand. Kind of wondering the overall effectiveness of Captain's Wheel versus having small weapons in here. Like, even buying these two is pretty alright at the moment. Maybe instead of hasting the Treb, I haste here instead. I think that kind of makes sense. It's going to be another extra proc on the katanas. Alright, I'm going to give up Lockbox. I already have Cove working, so I think this is
Enjoy the thrill of
sensible.
battle. Well, you can. I can sell you these bubbles, but my gossip is worth more.
Alright, later,
Nothing
Sylvia.
today? Well, somehow I'll survive.
We'll see here.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms. You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago. Next
Nice.
time, boys, less blunder, more plunder.
Oh man, tough choices here. What do we get? We got ambergris? Oh man. Hey, go easy. Thanks for making it official with Prime. Glad you're enjoyed enough to even consider. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna take 100 health here. More than a 10% increase.
Let's take the tyrant's whole kingdom!
I'll go silver tier weapon. Let's see what we get. Ooh, okay, that's pretty cooking. I do like me a shark ray. Like, I can definitely see why I want to drop the Treb, but if I do right now, we're going to be a lot weaker on damage. So that's tough. I think for now, I'm going to give it the powder keg. It's only day 5, so it's really hard to get on board now. It's a pretty big extension for later. Well, I think we can defeat Trash Town Mayor. And probably should. Yeah, I think Trev is just on its way out here. Okay, I'm going to sell Treb and Pet Rock here. And for the moment, I'm going to put down Fishing Rod and Shark Ray. I think I definitely want that to be the haste target. Bit of an odd transition, but you know, no matter where you go, there you are. We're right here at the moment.
Welcome to Trash Town, a completely real place. Now pay your taxes. Yeah. Security! Security?
Okay. Small weapon or small weapon bonus there. Of course, this shows up right after we get rid of the Trev.
Tiny, nothing huge.
Classic
All
timing.
about
Ooh. Diving Helmet Ambergris is pretty good combo. Okay, so if you
I think you're really
buy
gonna
Diving
enjoy
Helmet
that.
here, which is just in general a very nice item, and you have it on board, and then you buy a non-weapon item, but you have it land next to the Diving Helmet, it becomes aquatic for the Ambergris. At least I'm relatively sure it still works this way. Vehicle or large item. Yeah, we're just not there. Yeah. I'm gonna take the extra XP here. Also, I mean, maybe this is just better for block. I don't know. I think my board actually got worse on this day, but it has more future potential. This is probably going to be our first loss here. I mean, I can make the katanas aquatic here, but we get way less hasting this way. I don't think so. I think I'd rather have the block versus pig. See how it goes. We have no technical cap on our damage other than the rate of application right now.
Boring.
That is a lot of shielding and healing you got there, bud. Yep, that's fair.
But this gets you down. Eyes on the prize, huh?
Full sail, my boys. Well,
All right, it has to be the shark ray here.
timber, sharpen.
Shark ray is really the only thing on board that's going to allow us to go past 7. So we're going to work on that. Here, we're going to go to the docks again. We're going to keep trying to get this golden XP. XP is the best thing we have going on this run right
You
now.
don't have time not to buy this.
All right, yeah.
Found some exhilarating speed for you.
Dang. Holsters is good. We have nothing for a holsters build. Ooh, Foreman could be interesting. Yeah, let's check this out. So we get the forklift, that'd be awesome. A little worried it might be a little bit slow for the crane itself, but we'll see about that. Ooh, Foreman's really improved here with that 400 damage forklift. I missed that. Woo! Much closer than I was expecting. Okay, it's not crane or forklift. That's fine. Oh, I got a second ambergris here? That's crazy. Okay, so we should be able to pull some cheese here for finances. How are we going to pull this off? I'm going to sell these now. I'm going to move here. Does not work for gumballs? Let me see if it works here. Okay, this does not work for it. Fair enough. I think this does work in an actual store, but not for gumball because you're purchasing it not from a vendor. Purchasing kind of from a store instead. I don't think I want to spin then. Good lesson to be had there. Okay, non-weapon items sounds like it. Chocolate's also definitely good here.
Reward the peaceful, punish
Wow.
the warful.
Okay, well, incendiary rounds just one of those things you want to have on hand. And let's see if this works here for that.
You are enough, friend.
Yeah, it did work for the
I'm
ambergris.
glad you bought this.
So that technically means that I can buy this for free.
Your aura guided me to what you need.
And why not, huh? Ooh, some large items here, including Sea Dog's Saloon. Okay, that's of interest, because that's a excellent source of haste. I think for now that's it. Shark Claws are definitely out at this point.
I can feel our energies resonating.
Man, look how much cash we made there. That's spicy. Now this diving helmet double ambergris does allow the selling of Cove here. You know, actually what I'm going to do here is I'm going to sell Cove and then I'm going to buy Cove again.
I'm so glad
We get the value on the ambergris and we get to cash in halfway on the Cove. So we continue our scaling amount. Cool. Even this is technically free with the ambergris boost. Need more friends in here. Alright, fair enough. Okay, our board's still extremely weird. Let's go haste skills here. I have faith on the next day it's gonna get sorted out pretty nice.
How thin the barrier really is. We're out to dethrone
Bit of a
the
funky
king,
monkey at the
not
moment.
to squabble with nobodies. Go ahead, underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
I think they got me on this one. We're really just putting a bunch of friends down on board from having a pretty sick damage build, though.
Bravery without strength
Not
is a
bad.
sword
Could have crit
without
to
a
win there.
blade.
Okay, well, weapons can be friends here.
Buy my weapons, and you might.
Wow, seaweed too. Okay, seaweed's really nice here. Okay, we're at the point where we're gonna have to start getting rid of stuff to put stuff on board. That is fair. I think it's pretty hard to go wrong with adding friends in the mix. Though keeping this synergy together looks really good. You know, I guess the diving helmet is actually just worth a lot more than Cove right now. And we have to make room somewhere, so it's a pretty easy item to get rid of. It's only 1 day left on the star chart too, so I could drop that here. Let's do that for now. We lose 1 XP off of that, but it's a fair exchange. All right, cool. Ooh, goldies. We gotta go risky here. 3 loot items, huh? Alright. Pretty good, pretty good. Should count as purchasing for the ambergris. Let's find out. Yep, sure did. Man, this combo is so good. This is better than the Cove, by and large. With double ambergris for sure. Well, this guy has plus slow stuff, which is pretty nice. Transforming the icy hammock would also be sweet.
And nobody gets hurt. I'm just trying to feed my family.
Ooh, we got bonk. Enemy cooldowns increase 1 second. That's one of the best skills in the game. I want chocolates here, but I can see why we're going to J. Wow, another ambergris. I don't know about that one. Look it up, Jay. I think silver eel's a little bit low here.
Maybe I'm not cut out for business.
Gold or diamond eels, maybe.
Cast aside your deathstruments.
Okay, when you use a friend, haste it for 1 second. Adjacent items are friends. Well, it's a lot more sources of haste than the wheel is. So it's a little bit slower on upkeep. Also with adjacent items being friends. Let me see here. If we drop seaweed and... Okay, get out of here, Cove. Got no inventory space, man. I mean, also, water wheel's kind of very good with Shark Ray. I don't know, it feels like a pretty good board for piano to me. Yeah, water wheel is good. Like, do we keep the Sea Dog Saloon down? Or maybe with the water wheel, we're putting down diving helmet again. It is a pretty boosted diving helmet. But if I put piano down in between Sea Dog's Saloon, it's going to get 5 times multicast, and then every time it goes off, it generates 5 sources of haste. So I think this is just going to generate more haste overall. So now it's a matter of what friend we want there. And probably shrimp, because it's a lot of damage. Okay, missed opportunity on the diving helmet there. Oh man, shot glasses. Listen here, dude. Sounds awesome, D Mellow. Hope you enjoyed that one. I'm gonna buy these just because I think I should.
We could share this experience today.
Probably sell off one of these ambergris here shortly. Be nice to find this item as an upgrade. Yo, fail name. Thanks for 132 months. Much appreciation.
To dethrone a king, not
Let's see how this
squabble
goes.
with nobodies. I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my
The
share of
haste
storms.
churn on the Sea Dog Saloon should be very substantial here. There's going to be some slowing happening for sure, though. Well, if it goes off again, we win. Nice.
Defeat does not defeat me.
Pretty good. Got the old piranha. Okay. Cannonball could be interesting
Don't worry,
here.
mate, I'll look out for you. Now, don't go shouting about it. I keep a low profile.
problem with this, we only get 4 targets per shot glass, so the consistency of the wheel has to be nicer here. Fair enough. It was worth looking at. It is technically more haste sources, though. Maybe something here at Pearls will sort us out, like Radiant Old Salt Claw. Okay, this means that putting the shot glasses on board is definitely worth it. Might even be getting out of the piano, which is a little weird, but I think sensible for now. That's it for now. Alright, Oasis Guardian can be pretty sweet. I would not mind Giant Femur. Let's see how the it plays here with the shot glasses. You can also see just putting Water Wheel down here again being fine, because remove shot glasses shrimp.
See that plank? Walk it.
Ooh. Okay. Okay. My inventory is too swole right now. It's kind of hard to fit the femur on with the Sea Dog Saloon, which is our main source of slow. Though, if we go with the shot glass route, we do get a pretty large amount of hastes and slows. That's a lot of immediate damage. We have the Radiant Old Salt Claw too, which is a pretty sick item. One nice thing about the club is we're only at silver on Sea Dog Saloon. Damn, it's a tough one. Alright, I think, well, the seaweed's out. Hi, Penny the cat. How are you? Are you a kidders? I bet you are. Bet you are. Yeah. What a good kidders. Why don't you go take a nap at your sleeping spot rather than bug me all the time? Huh? Why not? She's being extra today. Extra big time. I guess the pain here is, what do we end up dropping? And I think what we end up dropping is actually the Sea Dog Saloon. Yo, Sanctus, thanks for 125 months. Much appreciation. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a thing. What else you got, man? That's certainly fine. It fills the gap right now.
this how you win a war?
Ooh. Okay. Well, I think we're gonna go haste femur. Yeah, definitely. There's other choices there too, including random enchant, but haste 1 for 4 every time it goes off. It's guaranteed to go off probably 5 or 6 times. How about you hook up
I
a
would
better
never
cannonball
debase my
here?
wares by haggling. Ugh.
Alright,
Too
Mr.
much
Richardson's the
treasure, not enough
replacement
chest.
here.
You're a smart one for your size.
I think that suits you beautifully.
Listen here, Pinbin. It's a weapon that slows. I'm gonna
Tell
take
everyone you
that.
got it here.
Thanks, Sanctus. Thanks for 125. Kinster, 85 months as well. Thank you, thank you. Come on. You're being the Pinpin right now, okay?
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on
Okay.
Pelago.
My dreams are too big for you to steal.
Oh boy. We're going to the hogwash. Not enough damage here. Close though.
You can learn a lot from losing.
So I think the Sea Dog Saloon version of this was probably better, but opportunity to use the Femur Club. I'm in. The run still has legs as well. Ooh, slow items.
Each
That's good.
moment is a jewel,
Oh,
multifaceted.
man.
glittering.
You know what? I think I'm actually just going to drop the Sea Dog Saloon back in here with friends. We'll do club, and saloon. That'll do.
Savor a single second. See it from every angle.
The question now becomes, is it better to have two singular things here instead? Probably not with the amount of haste we're generating. I think this looks all right. Also, dang. Pretty nice item. Wow. You kidding me right now? Okay, well, definitely Old Salt Claw.
Until we meet again.
But Enchanted Shot Glass is also pretty wicked. I mean, maybe I just go Enchanted Shot Glasses and drop a multicast. You know, it's maybe actually looking best is now getting out of the Femur Club. Even the Anglerfish, we go Anglerfish Shot Glasses instead of the Magnus's Femur. Probably better here. Which means we shouldn't have used our enchant on this item. I guess what I do is I transform it instead. And we'll cash in here.
Linger in your moments. Lie languid in the river of time.
Okay. The other way's this, but I think I need like golden cannonball in order to want that.
For me, this is talking fast. Was it too heavy? They tell me it's a problem.
I want to check out chance for lifesteal weapons here.
Don't mistake me for those preening graduates.
Yeah, ballista's always fun to think about, that's for sure.
You should teach at the academy.
Ba-do-do. Probably gonna check the small item vendor here.
Size dilutes the brain. Mind is highly concentrated.
Hey, I mean, honestly, this is pretty sick for mana shrimp. $16 cost. I think I'm just gonna end up dropping the thing here. I mean, if I replace the Shark Ray with Cannonball and Illusion Ray, that's pretty awesome. That's what I'm going to do. Feels awkward because is, but that's where we're at. Can't believe we're selling that off.
You want to buy that? I mean, excellent choice.
Oh, cool. They announce the maintenance today. Very good. Slow skills definitely seems alright. Skills unique to Vanessa could be cooldown reduction. Ammo skills is more ammo for shot glasses. We're currently at 6 ammo. That's quite a bit. 7 would be better.
Me. Who put me in this shop? I try not to ask such questions. Some of my students did not pay attention. Now they do not.
Did they say if there's going to be any downtime with the hotfix, or is it going to be just a straight push? You know what? I'm getting rid of this. Should have used a different enchantment target, but this build's been all over the place. It's gone from one good thing to another.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist...
2 hours, huh?
go
Okay,
ahead,
fair enough.
Underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
Yo, Twoop, thanks for an awesome 11. One more for that year. Appreciate that. Back to the menu. Ooh, they got some stuff going on. I think Slow's going to help us out big time here. Oof. Ooh, nice
Make
one.
you predictable. You move in straight lines.
Oh, interesting. Just gonna wait a second here, see if it catches up. What a good the pin. There we go. I mean, burn enchant on anglerfish is certainly feasible.
sale, no sale.
Really cool looking anglerfish, man.
You might try JJ's shop.
This guy's was okay there. It's just hard to actually change anything about this build right now. Improving an item would be the main one. Well, juggler would be pretty awesome, but I like the idea of leveling up here too.
You must not go. I will remember you and return.
Do-do-do. Okay.
Let's take the tyrant's whole kingdom.
Let's go loot item here. Alright, nice. Upgrading the shrimp is certainly good.
Ooh, the keener the blade, the quicker the fight.
The Grand Society of Master Merchants welcomes you.
Mmm. The old shipwreck. It is really nice, but here, though, I'm not sure where I'd put it. Could just put it down for the shot glass shrimp setup, and then we have double cast anglerfish. Still maintain a 5 multicast on the property. Nah.
You're worse at buying than Quicksilver is at selling.
To trust the shrouded strength, the bazaar is more than a city. It is.
Alright, good luck to me.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
If you knew my true purpose, you would stand aside.
See on this one. Eels Mac. Wait, interesting build. Nice.
Every failed experiment lights the path to success.
Let's go small friend here. Let's see what we get. Pesky P. Look how he pesky. He's pesky.
Full sail, my boys.
Alright, upgrade an item here. We're gonna upgrade Sea Dog Saloon because it reduces the cooldown another second. Certainly sounds nice. Look for some plus slow stuff here. There's some.
That's been sitting there 20 years, waiting for you.
Oh, we got both of the plus slows. Nice.
Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything.
Slow one item for 8 seconds times 5. Our enemy board is going to be slowed, that's for sure. It's a little 40 seconds to slow, no big deal.
The world whirls like the wind. To be a dervish is to be free. Join us.
No. Could be scrimps. I'm just going to grab the chocolates here, though. That's where this runs out. Hoping for 7. I'll take whatever advantage I can get. Ooh, a shield enchant here, huh? Shield enchant old... No, old Salk already has radiant? Dang. There's no sense in turning down the enchant. Radiant's pretty sick here. I guess I'll just throw it on the scrimp. And if it does something, it does something. Alright, we'll see.
But I've seen my share of storms.
Big slows can be pretty effective on a lot of pig boards, but on day 11, I mean, what do they got? They got some stuff. A little bit faster than me, but not by much. 1 tick away. Alright, fun run. This run was all over the place. I definitely enjoyed it. I think our best route was probably just to stick with the Treb we had initially, but some other opportunities appeared. Don't regret any of the decisions we made. It was a fun attempt. Alright, well, runs aren't getting wiped, so I'm just going to play till we get kicked.
People first, profit 10th.
Alright, Katana's cool. I mean, Ambergris early is generally fine. How much aquatic are we actually going to go into? Katana's already on board, less than you'd think. That's great.
So, how about this weather where... Oh, you're leaving. That's good. Do you have to leave already?
Alright, I got hands, they're full. Let's go for a Fang here.
Waste of gunpowder.
Alright, no Fang. That's alright. Still cash. Small items is pretty good. And get small silver item here as well. I'd rather look at small items. So, yeah, Narwhal's great. It's fast.
Here.
Okay. We're gonna pick up Chum here.
Diamonds come in small boxes.
And then I'm gonna pick up Jellyfish. So if we do end up getting Treb, Jellyfish is a very fast activator for haste. Hey, we got a friend for the toy event. Let's go.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies. I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
We have extremely similar boards, but they have regeneration, which will probably be the difference here. Yep. Regeneration is awesome.
fall like a boulder.
Close.
I flow like the waves. Ride that tide!
I mean, I guess I'll take rightmost crit here.
I spent half my life mastering that technique. So, like, 9 years.
Going here, I'm gonna dig. Oh, we got Silver Fang. Awesome. It's a really fast weapon. I like that one.
I would spar with you, but this leg. Oof. Hey, when you carry my weapon, I fight alongside you.
All right, nice. Treb is here. This is definitely lines up with what we currently have going on.
Enjoy the thrill of battle.
All right, so we have this setup right here, which has 3 pretty fast weapons. I can also go like this, which generates a source of haste. Is that actually faster? Basically, every 5 seconds, we get 4 activations. This way. So yes, it's probably better. This has damage, though. This only does the haste on adjacent aquatic. Hey, welcome back, Jeremazing. Is there any hope with this defeating Warrior? I'm not convinced. Gonna look at the kit here on how bizarre. Yeah, Warrior is really tough. 400 health. He's got plus 80 shield every 10 seconds. That's the main hurdle. Also, only 300 health. I don't think so. We're gonna go for Rogue Scrapper here, which I am sure we defeat. Was definitely not defeating Warrior. No way.
Pathetic. As spineless as a jellyfish.
It's a nice drop. It's a good transform target. Yeah, Pokedo, I'd recommend reading the latest patch notes. They made a lot of changes to PvE tiers. Okay, and burn is burn, but it's not a weapon. Yeah, we're a little broke right now. Let's go ahead and get this cash going. Still think this is more stable than the jellyfish for now.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago. My fight isn't with you, but if you insist...
Really nice board we're up against. Just a tough matchup in general.
I paint my
Fair.
ship red, but I don't use. Now this is how you win a war.
Get bronze tier loot here. Fair. I mean, this is definitely a run that wants chocolates. I don't really want to give up the katana yet, but I think that's where we're at. It's either that or give up our transform target, which is kind of unacceptable. One moment. Alright, well, something we can do here is drop maybe like the hand axe, which would be our worst weapon. Let's do that. Yo, Jeremy, amazing. Thanks for 4 months. Appreciate that continuation. Now we're going to hope this transforms. Alright, I mean, lighter's okay. Actually, lighter's probably comparable for now. Alright, we certainly have the damage to defeat a Centric Ether, right? So we will.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Yeah, that lighter's going a long way. Getting a Zorus now would kind of pop us off big time.
But the bazaar will go dark without me!
Alright, small item vendor, here we come.
You can't afford it.
I mean, is technically a weapon.
You're a smart one for your size.
Well, Switchblade's a classic
Fire's
too.
remorse never. Be remorseless.
Okay, B1, B2 arrived. Love it.
I say, they don't make these like they used to.
Alright, the board expands. So now we put Switchblade in between here. We just drop this down. Now, lighter's technically faster, but we maybe get less burn generation overall. So this might actually be better. I don't think we upgrade Switchblade here. I think that is the case.
Don't tell me Ford is your smith. That guy is tightened, tempered, oiled, and tuned.
Go ahead, underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
Nice one, Dooley. Maybe having a lighter on board is just better here. I think the jellyfish is almost the odd man out. Let's go small weapons, see what we get. Okay. I'm gonna go for a skill. I don't know, it's been a tough opener to this run. That's nice. Arms dealer. Well, this should defeat a Hexa. And if it does, we'll go for it.
Hi, I'm a Hexa. How can I replace you today?
Oh, okay, it has rapid injection system now. That's cool. Haven't seen the new version of this fight. Depends on the day count. You're amazing. What tier you get.
Okay, disabling assistant for 1 hour.
When you poison yourself, poison 4. Use an adjacent item, poison yourself 4, and gain 2 regeneration for the fight. Seems like not the item for us right now, but still cool nonetheless.
I can sell you these bubbles, but my gossip is worth more.
Card table's always tempting, but a little out of reach here. Yeah. Okay, hear me out real quick.
I certainly don't have a use for it. Let's take the tyrant's whole kingdom!
Oh man, we got pretty major incentive for lifting. Let's go ahead and do this. A way for us to scale our run. And maybe we thought I should stop buying chocolates. I think that's probably true. Start saving my stuff for buying weapons. Getting a lot of value there. That's a nice weapon too.
Hope you use that to defeat the Tyrant King.
No haste or slow currently going on. We can still hold on to that for now.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies. I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
The old katana. Katana goes pretty hard here.
All cannon, no ball.
By chance, it's an asynchronous auto battler, so at the top of the hour you face a snapshot of another player's build. Very tough matchups here. I think our build's actually pretty decent. Just hasn't felt that way. Ooh, rocket boots. I love rocket boots. We need another haste item to make rocket boots functional. But, could do it. Hey, we can even go Shadow Cloak Katana ourselves. I think this is going to be pretty steady.
Now that's a bargain. That's been sitting there 20 years, waiting for you.
Very nice to get a B1, B2 with that, but it is what it is.
See that find a home.
Maybe. Shadowed Cloak Fang is also fine and frees up more space for weapons. Katana is as quick as it gets.
Well, you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar. Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything.
Ooh, nice.
That's been sitting there 20 years, waiting for you. Well, you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar.
You know, I'm going to take 25 weapon damage here. We've had brutal matchups in the opening days, so that's that. We're gaining damage fast enough to fight Trash Town Mayor for sure. And definitely Sabretooth's tempting too, but I want to stay on a good XP route. XP, very important.
Real place. Now pay your taxes. If you're so tough, let's hear your foreign policy plan.
Alright, got the plus shield one. It's not all bad though. You know, probably just adding more damage in on the katana is actually the way to go if we're gonna run this strat. Skill upgrades. Well, it could be lifting or arms dealers, so I think that's worth it. It's lifting and arms dealer. Okay, lifting's the one though. Now we get 2 damage on weapons when we buy a weapon. We do have the chocolate transform here, but 120 health. That's 10% health right now. Okay.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago. My fight isn't with you, but if you insist...
Quite a build themselves.
You've got talent.
Chop chop.
You should put it toward nobler use.
Ooh, that's a nice one right there. Okay, this is definitely a board. So the Zoracid charges when we burn, which is the Treb and the lighter. So we're going to put the haste on both of these. So we got perma-hasted katana and should be perma-hasted lighter too. Should be pretty slapping. It's not the biggest board, but it is very functional. Yo, boomerang in the house? That's pretty rad, man. So the thing is, I believe this defeats Infernal. So I kind of want to not boomerang to that end. Yeah, let's just keep this XP curve rolling. When you burn, your weapons gain 4 damage. So that is a sick skill to get here. Maybe the best thing for the board, period. Okay, upgrade a silver tier or lower item. We probably just go Treb for scaling, but there is an argument for Switchblade here going bonus damage. I don't know. What do we think here? Even the cloak is tempting, though I'm hoping for a B1, B2 to upgrade the cloak. Or just finding it at gold from the Hakruvian Rocket Trooper. I think it has to be Treb.
I respect loyalty.
Just the upfront even burn damage is nice.
Sharpen, reinforce.
Alright, small weapon, that's damage. Oh yeah, we're gonna fight a monster here. We can possible bootstraps from Gaseo though. Alright. Well, for Lich, it's non-weapon items, so I think we remove the lighter here and we go Old Salt Claw. We actually have a pretty good build for Lich. I think we're fine.
I sought eternal life, but not like this.
Tough freezes, but fair. We're at least gonna get some money out of this for sure. We could even win, depending on the setup. Oh yeah, we're good. Pretty sure if we had the lighter in there, we lost though. Alright, getting a legendary random monster fight is sick, because we get a whole bunch of XP here. Oh, let's just go gold tier.
I will train you to
Don't have 7 here. Leftmost weapon has +2 damage when you buy a weapon. Increase this bonus by 3. I mean, sure. So we have lifting, we have iron sharpens iron, and we have burning rage.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
I will fight you, but only so that I can study you.
Some freezes coming in for sure.
Please, share with me your secrets.
Honestly, just Cinders is fine here, but there's no reason not to scale our HP up. Actually, I guess the reason not to scale our HP is we don't get to buy weapons with it, which is all of our other scaling. Yeah. Let's just take a Cinders here. Cool. What's the time here? Sorry, tab out real quick. Okay, so the game's not coming down just yet. Cool. Another monster fight? Let's go. Mr. Moo. Okay, Mr. Moo's kind of awesome. He has a lot of incendiary rounds, so I could see making it on board here.
I dare you.
As a generality, Zoricid incendiary rounds is a very positive combo.
You must have pulled some real dirty tricks to beat me.
Yeah, I think here with the incendiary rounds, it just goes down in between here. We're gonna even go like this. This is the way. Since we have the Burning Rage, we're going to be getting extra damage on our weapons either way here. Plus ammo? Nah. Take the loot item. The weakness of the spores doesn't have very many items activating.
Every spice in the bazaar got a little of me! Go!
Yeah, we're churning now. Alright, no good transform target currently. Yeah, it's also probably fair. This is faster.
If I don't have what you need, I'll help you find who does. I used to offer a free ride home, but people thought it was weird. We're gonna need a bigger boat. Just toss that on my back, and I'll trot it to your door.
I guess the incendiary rounds are going to continue being the best burn target because it activates on both. Ooh, nice skin here.
Underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
You are a child to me, and I will punish you. Fight me
Nice.
again. I must repeat the experiment.
Let's take the tyrant's whole kingdom!
So, I mean, cannot be frozen, slow, or destroyed is pretty great on the katana. But random enchant on the incendiary rounds could be very, very good. I think cannot be frozen, slow, or destroyed in the katana is pretty sick here. As long as that's going off, the build is progressing, we're generating haste.
Oh, a customer.
Alright. Weapon's a weapon here. Listen here, you old salt. Alright, shoal time.
See that plank? Walk it.
The old piranha. A little tempted to go the aerodrome here and fish a little bit. Check it out. Haste slow cooldown is a very good category here. Tortuga. I think Tortuga is silver here is asking a bit much. It had to be at least gold to be considered on board. But as it scales this here, I'm going to take it. I'm going to buy this too. Hey, B1, B2. Okay, we're going to upgrade the cloak here. It's going to give it more damage per activation. Let's go unique to Vanessa. A little bit late for an exorable, but not too late. We still got fights left. Crit is crit, after all.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago. We're out to dethrone a king.
Yeah, upgrading reduces the cooldown trend, so Rocket Boot's very good on Tortuga. Okay, it's similar to Water Wheel in that sense.
Bring her about! I've got another salvo in me.
Can't stop, won't stop. Diamond items? Okay, man. Woo-wee. Diamond Captain's Wheel. I mean, it is perma-haste for items, but it's like, what do you give up on the board for it? There's not much to give up. It'd be replacing the Shadowed Cloak, so we'd then be... It's just not the one. Radiant Cutlass. Man. Katana's still just better. The benefit here is the bonus crit damage, but this is still technically faster.
Go on, back into your swamp of mediocrity.
What do you got, Kev?
People here look so...
Shielded Cove, huh? Well, I can buy and sell Cove right now to regulate the cash. I think I will. Kind of feel like we do defeat Pharaoh's Khan here. I might just do it. Let's see if we're actually as fast as we think we are.
Happens next.
You'll see me again.
We are. Ooh, gotta make room here. What do we get from another hero here? We got Noxious Potion? Okay, fair. No, I am a sucker for XP.
Full sail, my boys!
Our weapons are scaling in combat currently from the Burning Rage. When you burn, your weapons gain 4 damage. That was a drop from the Infernal Enemy.
should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
When we are finished, may I dissect you for study?
Woo-wee. That's a big old club you got there, partner.
I could teach you my power,
Fair.
but you would squander it.
The lifesteal starting on that was really the determining factor. Ooh, okay. Form is awesome. I can enchant this Treb right now.
Only loves art of weapon. Form could give
Oh,
you
hell yeah,
more
double
arms.
damage.
Are
Oh,
you
hells yeah.
compatible?
Pretty good.
The bazaar's a crazy place,
The
right?
bazaar is a crazy place, man.
Now, if that doesn't work out for you, come back for a refund.
Ah, what the hey, we're here.
To make a sale. Sad to say goodbye.
What the hey, you betcha?
So, how about this weather where... Oh, you're leaving. That's
Keep scaling our weapons. Alright, we're good to defeat Awakened District here, I believe. Got the perfect kind of build for it. Hook it up, hook it up.
It's over already. We barely got our flags up.
When you use a large item, haste another item for 4 seconds. That is what I'd refer to as a bazinga. That's more churning here. Almost allows us to drop the cloak too. Almost.
A chance at Damascus steel. Now, my work
Treb's
is for the
easy
glory
here.
of Damascus. So, tell somebody.
Diamond Obsidian Treb seems decent, man. Let's go here. This could be weapons. A lot of ammo weapons.
See you later. Good on you. But I'd take a few more clips. You ever head out to the dunes, tell them Dusty Colt sent ya. Put a few rounds in a dervish for me, will ya?
Yup. Alright, I think we got Void Colossus. See why not. Bippity bop. Another random legendary fight. Love to see that.
Not even a battle? Maybe a skirmish. Now this is how you win a war.
Oh, let's go diamond skills here. What do you got? Woo wee.
Here you are.
You have regeneration equal to half the burn on your enemy. That seems cool.
Olin was right. You are a quick study.
Alright, good luck to me.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist. I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
Cannot be frozen, slowed, or destroyed was nice there.
At the bar. Another round.
Yeah, it is Colonel Sander. Really nice one. My favorite skin I've seen in the season so far. I've only seen a couple. It's got it from a chest in my first set that we opened. Guess I can feed the damage bonus over here. This'll work. No, it doesn't quite. I want to have the... set up here.
Nothing tiny, nothing huge. All about. If it's not right for you, bring it back. I want you to be happy. Oh, I think you're really gonna enjoy that.
We'll borrow more gold from the tyrant.
Oh, delivery's free. I like the exercise.
Wow, 145 damage katana. Pretty sick. 71 on iron sharpens iron. 55 on lifting. One of the bigger liftings I've ever had. Alright, this build should defeat Property Baron. I'm gonna go for it. Woo-wee. Property Baron, one scary lad. Your large items have plus 50% crit chance. Bazinga. Been a great run for skills.
If you can't be the fastest shot, be the fastest. Now, don't go shouting about it. I keep a low profile.
Yeah. Small items, good chance at weapons.
First step toward. Shall I gift wrap it for you? You want to buy that? I mean, excellent choice.
All right, here we go.
Go ahead, underestimate me. It makes this more fun. You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
A bit of a legend on Pelago. Oh boy, that is one big barrel you got there, bud. Okay, didn't crit. What was the crit chance here? 36. We rolled a... Didn't roll their 1 and 3. Honestly, giant powder keg is exactly what replaces the shadow cloak here.
I'm a people person.
Apparently not required.
Sometimes I sell. Now, if that doesn't work out for you, come back for a refund.
I'm very okay just scaling weapon damage for the rest of this run. That's where we're at.
Busy. Enjoy your purchase.
Hope you packed a change of clothes, because you're gonna get dirty. Hey,
It's gonna
you're
buy this and sell
natural
it.
at this.
Cash being cash. No, we already did it once. Let's do it again. Juggler is also fine for the skill, but we're on an exceptional route for XP. Gotten 2 extra legendary fights, plus another regular, plus most of the hardest ones. Your items have double value during combat. Wow.
Let's take the tyrant's whole kingdom!
Okay, upgrade an item or gold tier skill. So the upgrade on Shadow Cloak does give more damage scaling, but I think gold tier skills is it, because we can just get an improvement on something. Yeah, that's not bad. Those are all good. I want even better. How when you use a weapon, adjacent weapons gain 6 damage. Yeah. Okay, when you use your leftmost item, burn 3. I think that's what I'm going to take, because that's going to be the katana, so that'll proc the burning rage. So that'll give all of our weapons damage. Check out Gaseo, I guess. Hey, it's a weapon. I'm gonna roll this vendor. I'm not totally familiar with all of the apparel that can appear. Wow, I gave a shadowed cloak? Oh, man. Listen here, that's pretty cool, dude. Thanks.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms. We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies. Defeat does not defeat me.
Yeah. Gotta get that going before the ballista goes off for sure. Yeah, I had no idea that the cloak was in Gaseo's pool. That's why we rolled, because gotta learn those vendor pools. How bizarre, probably updated with those as well. Okay, weapons vendor, let's go. Noise.
Use it well. Make me proud.
I think rolling's actually better chance at buying 2 weapons. Yep, I was right.
Go make some more stories. Then come back and tell me.
Wowee. This thing's starting at 205 damage right now, so nice.
Full sail, my boys.
Crit skills it is.
Strike hard, strike once.
Okay, when you crit, your weapons gain 10 damage for the fight. Or when you haste your items, get 2% crit. I think we gotta go static acceleration.
Dangerous knowledge. Use it wisely.
Okay, I'm super broke right now. Like, yeah, I can probably buy something from the vendor, but if I don't make money to buy weapons later, just going to a vendor for 1 weapon purchase isn't really worth it. I can get free money instead.
Waste of gunpowder.
Wow. The old Eye of the Colossus. Got too much of a working system to replace that. But what is nice about this, it's 50 gold to buy and sell weapons with.
Don't have scales? I can forge some for you.
Well, am I really going to buy for 32? The answer is no. Hi, Daisy Do. Are you a kidder right now? You're a kidder right now.
People say my armor's the best, but I'll keep working on it.
Oh, wow. What does damage enchant on incendiary rounds do? When you use an adjacent item, deal damage equal to 10 times this item's burn. Okay, this is definitely it on incendiary rounds. It's not the coolest enchant, but the reason it's nice is it will also scale off of our other scaling. The where's lifting at? Lifting here at plus 79, and then it will also gain burn from burning rage. So it's even more churn for us. That could be a transform target.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist, go ahead, underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
Man, that freeze was gnarly.
I paint my ship red.
Great
but
freeze.
I don't use paint.
Okay, we're still in it here. We still got our enchantment, so we're looking for a lighter enchant now. Yeah. What does Shadowed Cloak do for crit? No crit enchant. Alright. Let's go random enchant on the lighter
Have
here.
you ever considered
Becoming triangular.
Actually, no. We're going to go enchant on the cloak. So it activates every time the katana does, which is once per second. Oh, man, we got burned too.
But I'm a good
Pretty sweet.
swimmer.
Pretty sweet. Alright, what a fun run. I mean, since we're on day 14, there's no guarantees whatsoever of getting any more wins, but I've got a pretty competent build. It's a pretty fun one.
Pathetic. As spineless as a jellyfish.
Hi, I'm Quixel, Master Merchant or something. On behalf of the Grand Society of blah blah blah. Bye! How will I carry it home? I have my ways.
She has her
I
ways.
guess I made a sail. Not very big though, is it?
Alright, we know we can defeat property barons. We might as well keep doing it. Boss Harrow, too, though. The slowing skill could be really nice. Chance of good weapon drops. Max XP value right now. Oh, wow, we got all 3 of the diamond skills from Property Baron. That's insane. Alright, we're going to go random enchant here on Zoricid.
All things can become beautiful.
Shiny, alright. That's cool, that's cool.
Welcome in, hon. What can I get you? If it's not right for you, bring it back.
32 is too
I want
much.
you to be happy.
Okay, well, take it back.
Oh, I think you're really gonna enjoy that.
Weapons vendor, love to see it.
But my Nufo teaches stillness. I prefer action. Go make some more stories, then come back and tell me. Hey, when you carry my weapon, I fight alongside you.
Okie dokie.
We're out to dethrone
Back to
a
the menu
king,
after this one.
not to squabble with nobodies. I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms. You fall like
Oh, look how close that was. Nice build. What's the cooldown on this? 5.1? GG.
we could use you.
Really enjoyed that run. It was very, very straightforward. Definitely one of those runs that could have gone 10 depending on matchups, but the matchups we needed to win were really the early ones. We lost the first 3. Not really much different I would do there. Skill synergy is lot rain. We're charging it. Where are we at on the price pass right now? Yeah, we're almost here. All right, buddy, our ads are about to play. I'm just going to take a very short break here, stand and stretch real quick, use the restroom, grab some water, and then we'll head into some more fun. Be back in just a moment. If you do allow the ads to play, thanks so much. As a reminder, we are no frills, no pop-ups, alerts, sponsored gameplay, affiliates, etc. So thanks to those of you who watch the ads. Appreciate your subs and donations as well. The main reason we are still here, headed towards 3,500 shows. Catch you in just a minute. All right, sitting back down here. Ads are about to clear. Perfect timing. Thank you again if you do allow the ads to play. It does support a lot. I appreciate it. Thank you all for this amazingly simplified format here on the site. A continued pleasure. Going to be into 3,500 shows next week. That's unbelievable. All right, I'm sticking with income. I think gold skill has actually gone up in quality overall. Mainly because the early game's even more important at the moment. But income is just solid. I like having store choices and item options in the early game.
I mean, a customer. I get it. You're busy. Enjoy your purchase.
Grenade's honestly pretty good.
Happy to make a sale.
We're going to try something else here, though. Pretty nice starting board. Very defensible. Check out Bananable here. My kitties are practically rioting right now. Lunch is a little bit late. It's very upsetting. They're good cats, all right. Banana. Alright, you know what? Non-weapon items with the current board sounds pretty awesome. You know what? Okay. So I think this item coral is generally kind of weak.
I can feel our energies.
But if you get it early enough, it can stay on board for a while and still be pretty competent. Alright, Yeti Crab.
I'm so glad we could share this experience today.
Big part of me thinks like the healing's enough. And maybe with this even just putting down the seashell. This is probably fair for the upcoming combat. Alright, let's go Lost Crate. I'm gonna go for skill. We got leftmost shield 20. Alright, 60 shield every 6 seconds is pretty nice. Well, it's probably Poison Mac. And with that being the case, I think I might just put down my healing. So much block, though. No, I think this is a good hedge. The healing on Seaweed goes up a lot more than 38, so that's also tempting, but it's slower. And I think the slowness is actually pretty important. This is it.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
A lot of times the early combats come down to 1 or 2 item choices or placements. Be careful. Oh yeah, they got a Loodle. We were not going to survive this either way. A Loodle being what it is. The second Seaweed would have helped, but not enough. Closer than you'd think here. I don't know, maybe the Seaweed would have done it. The Seaweed, there would be no increase on the poison of the jellyfish, though. No, probably not. I think that's kind of the optimal Mac board for me, is having the Aludal double reagent or double potion. It's generally very, very strong. Right?
Rally, men! Blades to the wind!
Just go leftmost weapon here.
It's real confidence to let a kid train you. I'm impressed.
Send me your huge items. Price? Don't care.
Okay, gotta have
I
that.
guess I made a sale. Buy from Barcoon instead. He actually cares about this.
Tough to say this early Undying Power. Weapons is always decent early on Vanessa, but it can be very matchup dependent. Okay, can I defeat Warrior here? I think since I have poison scaling, I actually can. This seashell is going to be massively helpful as well. But Warrior has no healing. The kind of issue with Warrior is that their damage goes up as the fight goes on. So we're going to have to do 400 damage worth of poison to finish the fight. Yeah, still a little early to tell Undying Power, though I'd say generally speaking, the income is the most consistent start for all characters because you get the most item choices and store options. So you're likely to have a competent board on day 1 and 2. I feel like I can defeat Warrior with this. Let's find out if this is true. Really have to start playing with winning this fight more consistently, because it's the only chance to get to level 3 by the end of day 2. And it's a really tough fight. Nice. Calculations were correct. And we got this, so we're going to reach level 3 by the end of the day, which is a very nice advantage. It was a nice winning chance. It's increasingly hard to get to level 3 now by the end of day 2, because you had to defeat Warrior and get the XP event. So I just think most players will not be doing that. Man, I like this thing. It's a little ammo away from being almost a build here with the Jellyfish and the Zoracid. Right now it's kind of crap. Yeah, the risky event on the random fight is more dangerous than ever right now, so you have to get very lucky on that. Of course, of course. Okay, we want to pick up Powder Flask here, for sure. And I think we'll go Shrimp too. That gives us a fair board expansion. It's not a huge amount of damage, but it's something.
So, how about this weather where... Oh, you're leaving.
Oh, you're
leaving.
Let's take the tyrant's whole kingdom!
Could definitely argue that fishing rod's just as effective here. Let's go bronze tier aquatic item. See what we get. Illusion Ray, nice one. All right, Honey Yuzu, here we go.
We're out to dethrone a king, not
I haven't had too much experience with it yet, Broken Compiler. You can definitely still get duplicates from transformation and stuff. Yes, Daisy do. I will after this fight. Take my break, otherwise you're gonna riot big time, girl. I see that. Look out, she's about to riot. My hand, Scrimp getting it done. Well scrimped. Ooh, this is definitely risky event territory. However, before we go any further here, we're gonna pop on this cat cam real quick. There's a very look how patient that kitty looks. No stinking thinking going on there, not even a little bit. Okay, maybe a little bit of stinking thinking. I'll be back in approximately 5 minutes here, just standing up to stretch and eat some already prepared food. Do enjoy the kitters and their treat time. And do enjoy this very patient kitty named Daisy Doo. Definitely the most patient kitty I got, for sure. All right, sitting back down. Thanks for your patience during that brief intermission. I appreciate it. I see they posted on the Discord. They're taking it down for maintenance in about 40 minutes here, so we'll just kind of play through and see what happens. Yo, okay, income. Oh, I think Junkyard's a bit much here. Like, rocket boots would be cool, but... What I want to buy here is chocolates, but the board's so weird I should probably save my money. Let's do a half measure here and buy half chocolates. Okay, unfortunately not quite enough to defeat a Centric Ether right here. We can go for Dabbling Apprentice, though, which has a chance to drop an XP potion, so a chance to be worth the same amount of XP.
I can win.
We also got plenty of block to make this happen.
Thanks for going easy on me.
Okay, B1, B2 looks pretty good. What do we upgrade here? Probably the Zoricid. Man, even the seashell's pretty nice. Goes to 150. A lot of decent upgrades here. The Yeti Crab's a good one, too. Powder Flask is decent as well.
You say old. I say
I think I'm going to take the extra second of haste here.
like they used to.
It's like a very tangible benefit.
Come on in.
Poison item was probably okay there. Ooh, okay, Silver Grenade.
Doesn't work out for you. Come back for a refund.
So Grenade Powder Flask is a definite combo. That's a lot of damage right now. I think this is probably enough to drop the poison side here. Like, the poison's definitely good, but this is going to be radically consistent damage. Nice for now.
Full sail, my boys.
Sounds like a sweet run, Raven. Glad you're able to enjoy that one. Cool. Okay, upgrade a bronze tier item. I'm gonna upgrade Illusion Ray. Oh, hey, I was thinking with the changes to the enchantments or the death rewards, that there's probably this way to play this little interesting that you instead of taking item upgrades for your level ups, you take only skills, and then when you hit the death amount, you upgrade all of your items to gold with the event rather than taking the random enchantment. The thought I had. I don't know how consistent that would be, but it sounds interesting.
You've got talent. You should put it toward nobler use.
Yeah, I'm curious once everybody has the Mac enchantment or Mac expansion on the prize pass, how that's going to play out. Well, let's go small non-weapon item. I'm very broke right now. It's definitely not a bad one. Probably better than bronze seaweed at least. Yeah. I'm gonna go skill here. Okay, well. Arbitrages. Technical cash. Depending on what items get virus, we could definitely lose to a Hexa. Oh, nice, Daedric. Probably this exact run, too, huh? I'm not unconvinced this can defeat a Hexa. Let's try it.
Being alive is inefficient. I can fix that.
They're down to 1 virus, so... You know, this still gives us chances. As long as we can hit a few times here, I think we're going to be okay. Okay, took over the crab. That's fine. Yeah, we're good here.
Okay, disabling assistant for 1 hour.
Basically, it's going to play till the servers drop down here, which should be about a half hour. Alright, let's keep it risky. This build is weirdly good at defeating PvE right now. Mountain Pass is 50% fight, and then a coin flip is a good or a bad event otherwise. There's a lot of options available for it now. Wow, a second powder flask is actually really interesting.
About the gold. Pip is affordable. Cute kid, too.
Yeah, leftmost burn 2 is a very exciting thing because we have Zorasid here.
I hope we can do this again.
Put a faster item over there. Yeah, regretful. So the changes to Power Drill happened in the last hotfix, and basically it has a flat amount of damage now, and with upgrades, it has reduced cooldown. It's more or less the same. It just has a little bit less upfront power level, more or less.
Feeds body and soul. Now that's a healthy diet.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms. You should
Yeah, I don't think that's the right way to look at it, Broken Compiler. Let's see it in practice first. I think the Poison Mac builds are still going to be extremely strong. Yikes, that's a lot of poison, man. Got him.
Next time, boys. Less blunder, more plunder.
I actually think by the time this season's over, Mac's going to be the top hero on the patch. That's my prediction. Okay, so we can go like Powder Flask, Shrimps now too. Got double Shrimp. That's a lot of damage. Again, I said by the end of the season. Just a prediction. I mean, probably better to do this. Hit him with the double scrimpment. I'm gonna chalk a lot here. Let's go for a Sabertooth here. It's been a long time since I've had this shiny Fang drop. That'd be a pretty cool one to start transforming, though. There's a missed optimization on our board here, but not important for this combat. We'll fuss with the board before our PvP.
Now this is how you win a war.
I would spar with you, but
Oh, wow. That's great.
use it well. Make me proud.
It's a lot of damage, and it's already powder horned. Fair.
You look like a hardy one. Need some work?
Use an adjacent weapon, slow one item for 1 second. And that is nice depending on what weapons we get. It also is fuel for the mana shrimps. This is kind of looking exciting. We could drop that in between the grenade and what else? We need to find another weapon for it. No, it's not. Not bad. Also, this just selling for 8 is certainly fine. I'm gonna roll here. Might regret it, but here we are. Wow. Now, Pawn Shop has a lot of theoretical value this run, but Thermal Lance with the guaranteed source of plus burn is where we're at right now. This is a cool board.
Who were the people who left these things behind?
Right here. Alright, we'll see.
Go ahead, underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
You do see these tusks, right?
Boom, get roasted. Nice, we beat golf clubs there. That's pretty sick. Pretty sick. Just the kidders making noise. What good kidders. You got the old ambergris now? That's a nice one. You know, I get the feeling that buying chocolate bars is a pretty good deal here. I think I will. Okay, let's go Mountain Pass here. Okay, 5 gold, 1 XP. Love to see it. Routine. Man, does this actually defeat Lone Shark? It might. It probably does. I believe.
In need of some financial assistance.
Our last opponent had a lot of healing and it was fine. You know, I might want to move this Zoricid party to the left-hand side. The Thermal Lance will activate more often for the hotspot, because it's the hasted item. Ooh, nice. First 5 times using an aquatic item each fight, haste a weapon. That's cool. Alright, upgrade silver tier or lower. We're going to go for the Thermal Lance here. The Thermal Lance is the activator for this run, and now it gains 10 burn instead of 5 when hasted. Ammo item could be shrimp here. I think that's a good enough reason to check it out.
If you can't be the fastest shot, be the fastest reload.
Ooh, shot glasses too. Okay, shot glasses make the amount of haste on the Thermal Lance insane.
Low profile.
And also we can give up probably like this. Make sure they keep going off. Now this does slow our board down a little bit, but it means when the mana shrimp hit, they're going to hit much harder. Oh wow. Okay.
Put a few rounds
Okay,
in
will.
the dervish for me, will ya?
Ooh, burn items tempting too. Let's check out smalls here.
Just taken the first step toward good taste.
Wow, man, lighters here, that's crazy. We definitely want that happening. It's kind of moving away from aquatic setup. Scriptments, a legend of Scriptments. Sells for 9 here. Let's go. So the real question is, what do we give up for this? I think with having the shot glasses here, we maybe give up the Illusion Ray. It is our source of slow, but this is more burn for the hasting of Thermal Lance. The shrimps are going to be mega juiced here. I think this is looking solid. I mean, the last thing to do really would be dropping the grenade to bring Illusion Ray back in. No, I think if we go past 2 ammo on the shrimp, it's really not going to be happening. So still a significant amount of damage at 41 crit, though. I think this is where we're at currently, with the option to drop in Illusion Ray and Coral here. So the other way would be like this.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist, we're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies.
Yoinks, they got us set up here.
Bravery without strength is
Considering what we were facing, not bad.
All things in moderation. In life and business.
Dang, it kind of feels like this is moving away from the shot glasses. It's funky, but fair.
Happy to exploit you. I mean help you.
Oh, wow. I mean, holsters are pretty sick.
And that's how a master merchant makes a sale.
Maybe holsters go for the second shrimp here. And also do this. And that gives the dive weights no adjacency bonus, which is a toughie. Hotspot goes kind of nuts with that. I guess it's not hotspot, 'cause it's not technically leftmost. Dang. Why is life so hard? Just is, just is. So like the shot glasses are great on the shrimp, but it slows us down a little bit. Even then, I think that's where we're at.
I'm pretty laid back.
Tough one to evaluate for sure.
Finds its spot.
Let's take the tyrant's whole kingdom!
If you'd seen what I've seen, this would all make sense. The key to moving faster is seeing around the distance.
Holsters also can't be targeted by the shot glasses, so it has some diminishing effects. I think at gold quality, this is looking really awesome right now. But as it currently is, I'm not convinced. I'm going to keep this on the side for hotspot, so look at the free activation of the Zoricid each time it goes off. Bit of a yoinks for me here. Let's try Chili Charles. We can go back to the menu after this fight and that little hang. That's a lot of burn. 13 activations, huh? Ooh, ice
Throw
cream
some things
truck.
overboard.
It's not a bad transform target. I don't know. Based on that, I think we actually go holsters. Come on, risky. 10 gold, right on. Small item vendor seems pristine.
Haggling. Ugh.
Yeah, custom scope is pretty cool, but it's not for here. Shrimp gains damage off of slow being applied. Man, these pop snaps look alright. It's just more fuel for the Zorasid. I think not, though.
Ugh. Window shoppers.
Still think it's holsters. Find out if that's true or not here in a moment. Gotta make room for our aquatic friend to appear. Alright. It's been cool, grenade. I think we can probably drop cannonball now, too.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago. My fight isn't with you, but if you insist...
I didn't go to the menu. Fair enough. Oh, yeah. You got me, bud. Nice one. Crazy good Arbalist. This build right now would love Arbalist as well. Be much better than Thermal Lance currently, I think.
Reward the peaceful, punish the warful.
Pesky Pete, he's back, and he's pesky, alright? He pesky. Our table's kind of interest here.
You're not ready to accept.
Full sail, my boys!
Take the money, I guess. Alright, we're gonna transform this ice cream truck. See what we get. We got Cannonade. Mernator bot's kind of interesting. Let's check it out. Cosmic Rocks may be best here, but XP's XP. Forgot to go to the menu again. Fair enough. Been fixing that little hitch. I'll probably disappear in the next patch, I guess.
My battle days are over, but my weapons crave more.
Yeah. Old shovel ain't bad. Dang, these just ain't it. Cannon's a little interesting, but not enough here.
The bazaar is not kind to the weaponless.
All right, Hattie. This does get us the level up before the day's over. Man, also a wand would be really good here. No, Hattie's has the biggest upside.
Spin the wheel, big reveal.
No, for this combat, the enchant would have been real nice. What we got going on here? Random enchanted item. Radiant bolas. Okay. Might transform that. Only a diamond. Or silver, though. That's tough.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
My dreams are too big for you to steal.
Nice.
Well, I'll admit, that was impressive.
Ride that tide!
Alright, so I'm going to go damage enchant on the thermal lance, which is scaling burn pretty well. Gains 100 damage every time it gains haste. Seems nice. It's kind of like a build your own arbalist, but not really. I'm going to try transforming the cannonade here. It's legit, not too bad here. Better than this, though? Probably not. Chocolat, chocolat. Gold wheel could be really strong with the obsidian thermal lance. Let's go for the Revenant, though. I like XP. Ba-do-dum. You know, the reload's really not required on this thing. Plus burn's cool. I mean, it's plus damage to begin with, but let's go weapons vendor here.
But this leg. Oof.
I
Go
mean,
make some more stories, then come back and tell me.
when you burn, charge this 2 seconds. We have 4 sources of burn right now. I'd probably just put this down for the dive weights. Or I could even put the dive weights in now because we have hotspot.
This is how you win a war.
Don't bother me again until you're serious.
Oh, we do get haste here. Haste a weapon could even be on that. We'll take crashing waves too.
Flustered, she just leaves.
Yeah, I'm debating the effectiveness of the shot glasses now versus having just extra shrimp on board. And this might be it. Just do 2 shot glasses. The damage on these is pretty substantial, though. Could just go for a slightly slower powder keg, too, saying when this goes off, the powder keg should as well. This also gives major incentive to having holsters out. I think this is how we do now. What about jewels here? No? I was going to say metronome would be really nice with the lance. This is like a whole different side grade here, too. Guaranteed source of haste on the lance here, too. It's like we're just going to get away from the scrimpies. Okay, when you gain burn, haste your items 1 second. So this would only work on self-burn. It is definitely feasible, though. Not bad, not bad. I'm gonna roll. Fiber optics definitely coming on board here. Just a matter of for what. Probably just put this on the side and then drop fiber optics in here. Then when the dive weights go off, additional charges for the powder keg. So we're getting 5 source to charge there. Yeah. Actually, don't know if fiber optics is all worth it here. Even drill's all right. Having drill down with hotspot is definitely a lot of damage. I don't think I'm getting rid of the barrel, no matter what, is my feeling. It's kind of weird that this fell off the board, the truth. Feeling like a very solid drill board, just overall. So we have a lot of haste and burn. Yeah. I mean, right now it feels like... we're doing something like this. When you use your leftmost item, charge your rightmost item 1 second. I think this looks really good. That we don't have Powder Keg on board is awkward, but this is a lot of churning damage, and it creates an immediate cycle. Is this actually better than removing 50% of the enemy's max health and having a chance to one-shot them? That's debatable. Well, let's try it this way, and if it doesn't work out good, we'll just put the Powder Keg back on board, which is certainly a chance.
It makes this more fun. We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies.
Wow. Crazy board.
Without strength is a sword without a blade.
You know what? Crit chance barrel. I'm fine with that.
I won't fall. My people need me.
With no weapons, leave with big bargains.
Okay, well, that's it. The servers have gone down. We're in a maintenance window right now, so they're going to be maintaining the servers and probably pushing another hotfix here as well. I'm not going to stick around during the downtime, though we will be back and at it again tomorrow. Just going to go do some plant shopping and do some work around the house for the rest of my afternoon. Thank you all for the fun time with the couple runs we got in here today. We'll be back and at it again tomorrow for sure for some more bizarre action. Appreciate you all very much. Until next time tomorrow, keep it dapper and be good to each other. Take it easy.